Hello everyone, in this video tutorial, we will learn about AI agents. We will follow a simple 3 steps learning path. In the level 1, we will learn about large language model. In the level 2, we will explore AI workflows. And in the level 3, we will learn about AI agents. So we'll start with large language models. Popular AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Cloud are the applications that are built on top of large language models, and they are fantastic at generating and editing text. So we pass an input prompt to the large language model, and the large language model generates a response, which is the output. So we provide an input and the LLM produces an output based on its training data. So you need to remember that large language models are being trained on massive amount of data, but they have limited knowledge about our personal or internal company data. So large language models are also trained on massive amount of data, but they don't have information like about they don't have our personal information or internal company data information. So for example, I can ask ChatGPT to draft an email requesting a coffee chat. So if I pass this input prompt to ChatGPT, like ChatGPT is an application that is built on top of large language model. OpenAI, OpenAI offers variety of large language models that you can use in your applications. So we can pass this input prompt like draft an email to Alex asking for a coffee chat. So this is my input prompt which I am passing in ChatGPT. Draft an email to Alex asking for a coffee chat, and in the output I will be getting a complete email. So like you can see here in the output, I'm getting a professional and friendly email. So like you can see over here, I passed an input prompt to the large language model or ChatGPT, and in the output I'm getting a complete email response. So but if I ask other question or I pass another prompt to the ChatGPT, when is my next coffee chat? So like you can see, I can pass this input prompt. Can you please tell me when is my next coffee chat? Like this is very good looking prompt, but I have just passed this prompt in the ChatGPT. When is my next coffee chat? So now you can see that ChatGPT fails to answer because it doesn't have access to my Google Calendar or any calendar app. So now you can see this is the output which I am getting in the ChatGPT. I don't have access to your calendar, so I can't see when your next coffee chat is scheduled. You can check your calendar app, search your email for confirmation or invites, ask the person you scheduled with directly. So as I told you, like although large language model are being trained on a massive amount of data, but they don't have our personal information or internal company data information. So ChatGPT fails to respond over here. So like now what we have learned over here, this basically highlights 2 key traits of large language models. So key traits of large language model: despite being trained on massive amount of data, large language model have a very limited knowledge of our personal information or internal company data information. LLMs are passive, they wait for our prompt and then respond. Okay, so now you can see over here, in both the cases, I have passed a prompt and then the ChatGPT has given me a response. And over here, you can see I passed this prompt, and here I'm just getting a response that ChatGPT fails, like it doesn't have access to my calendar. So large language models are passive, they wait for our prompt and then respond. And large language models are also trained on large amount of data, but they don't have our personal information or internal company data information. So now let's look at AI workflows. So like if I just modified what we have looked above and I just tell the LLM, every time I ask about a personal event, perform a search query and fetch data from my Google Calendar before providing a response. So if I just modify this and the above what we have looked at, and we can just add another thing, like we can just add Google Calendar over here. So I can just provide a path to the large language model that every time I ask about a personal event, you can just perform a search query and fetch data from my Google Calendar. So I know I am just providing a path to the large language model. So here what I am doing is that as a human, I am just providing a path to the large language model. Okay, so now with this logic implemented, the next time I ask when is my next coffee chat with Alex, like now we have provided a path to the large language model, like they can retrieve information from my Google Calendar. So with this logic implemented, the next time I ask when is my coffee chat with Alex, the LLM will now first go into Google Calendar to fetch and retrieve the information. Okay, so I can just pass this input prompt, when is my coffee chat with Alex, and you can see that it goes to the Google Calendar and it retrieves the information and provides me an output, or provides me a response in the output. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay, but if I just ask another follow-up question, well, what will the weather be like that day? So this is my input to the large language model. It goes to the Google Calendar, but it can't find that information because we don't have we don't have implemented don't have connected weather API with our large language model. So now our large language model will fail to respond. Like you can see over here, the LLM will now fail at answering the query because the path we told the LLM is to follow is to always search my Google Calendar. Now you can see that we have not connected or integrated weather API with our large language model. So our large language model will fail to provide an output. Okay, because the path we told the LLM is to follow is to always search my Google Calendar, which does not have information about the weather. This is the fundamental trait of AI workflows. AI workflows can only follow predefined paths set by humans. Okay, so now you can see that like in AI workflows, AI workflow will only follow the path that is sent by a human. So as you can see over here I've just set the path that LLM needs to go to the Google Calendar and retrieve the information over here. But Google Calendar doesn't have information about the weather, so our large language model fails to provide an output because we don't have integrated weather API with our large language model. Okay, so AI workflows can only follow predefined paths set by humans. So I can just modify this logic over here, and I can modify the workflow by allowing the LLM to assess the weather API and API. Okay, so now now I modified the large language model, and my large language model can assess the weather through an API. So now if I just pass this input prompt, what will the weather be like that day? And now you can see this is the response I'm getting in the output. The weather forecast for seeing Alex is sunny with a chance of being a good boy. Okay, so now you can see that like you can see over here, now I have just added another part, like I'm just allowed the LLM to assess the weather through an API, or I have integrated weather API through my large language model. So in AI workflow, like human is the decision maker. So no matter how many steps we add, this is just an AI workflow. So like how many steps we add, like we can just allow LLM to assess my Google Sheets. We can allow LLM to assess like other tools like Google Calendar, like Weather API. We can allow LLM to assess like other applications. We can connect other integrate like hundreds of applications with our large language model. Okay, but this is all an AI workflow. Okay, even if there are hundreds or thousands of steps, like if there are hundreds of applications that we integrate with our large language model, if the human is the decision maker, there is no AI agent involvement. So like you need to remember that in AI workflow, human is the decision maker. No matter how many how many paths we add, like how many paths or like how many different applications that we integrate with our large language model, if the human is the decision maker, there is no AI agent involvement. Okay, so you need to remember, in an AI workflow, human is the decision maker. We define a path for the large language models to follow and retrieve the information from different external tools. We can add hundreds of different APIs and tools with our large language model, but if human is the decision maker, there is no AI agent involvement. So now you can see over here, no matter how many steps we add, like we can add hundreds of different APIs and tools like Google Calendar, Google Drive, Weather API, Google Sheets, Google Docs. Like we can add hundreds of different APIs and tools. We can add, this is just an AI workflow. Even if there are hundreds or thousands of steps, if the human is the decision maker, there is no AI agent involvement. So here you can look at the summary of AI workflows, what we have reviewed now. For AI workflows, we provide an input and tell the LLM to follow a predefined path that may involve in retrieving information from external tools like Google Calendar over here. The key trait of AI workflows is that the human programs a path for the large language models to follow. So in AI workflows, the human will define the path that large language model will follow. Human will add different tools and APIs, and the large language model will need to follow this path. Okay. So if the human is a decision maker, then this is an AI workflow and there is no AI agent involvement. So now in the last, we will explore about AI agents. As a human decision maker, I want to create an AI workflow that creates social media posts based off news articles. So my goal is that I want to create social media posts based off news articles. So I need to do two things. Now I want to create an AI workflow that create social media posts based off news articles. So I need to do two things. First, I need to think about the best approach. Like I need to create a approach that I need to follow so that I can create social media posts based off news articles. First reason to think about the best approach, I need to first compile the so what approach I'm thinking is like I need to first compile the news articles. Like I just need to add the links of the news articles into some Google Sheets. Okay, then summarize them. Like I just need to then summarize them using using different tools that are available. Then I can just write the final post. So I can use some large language model like Cloud to write a post or to create a social media post based off the news article. So now first I just need to think about the approach that I need to follow so that I can create social media posts based off news articles. So now second, I will be taking actions using tools like if I just want to add links, so I will be using Google Sheets tool. And if I want to summarize the article, then I can use perplexity like this tool for real-time summarization. And if I want to create a social media post, then I can use Cloud. Okay, like you can see over here, here human is a decision maker because this is an AI workflow. So first using different tools, we will be using different tools over here. So first we need to compile the news article links into a Google Sheet, like you can see over here. Then we will use Perplexity to summarize the articles, and then we will use Cloud to create social media posts. Okay, so now you can see that this is an AI workflow, like human is the decision maker over here. But if I want this AI workflow to become an AI agent, I just want to replace this human decision maker by an LLM. Okay, so if I want this AI workflow to become an AI agent, the human decision maker over here will be replaced by a large language model. So in other words, the AI agent must reason. Okay, so if I replace the human decision maker with a large language model, this become an AI agent. Okay, so like we will use large language model for the reasoning purpose. Like you can see over here, what is the most efficient way to compile news articles? Should I copy and paste each article into a Word document? So here the large language model will perform all the reasoning. Like it will choose whether we will add the news article links into a Google Docs or into Google Sheet. Okay, or whether I will just add all those news article links into a Word document, or what approach I need to follow. So here you can see in this step, it's doing all this reasoning. What is the more efficient way to compile news article? Should I copy and paste each article into a Word document? No, it's probably easier to compile links to those articles and use another tool to fetch the data. Yes, that makes more sense. So the large language model will first do the reasoning. Okay, the AI agent, so then the AI agent over here will act using different tools. So the AI agent must act or do things using tools. Should I use MS Word to compile the links? No. So now it's thinking like which tool should I use. So first it's thinking that it should use Microsoft Word to compile the links. Then it's saying no, inserting links directly into the rows is way more efficient. Like in Google Sheet or in Excel, we have rows. So it's saying that if I insert all those links into rows, this is a more efficient approach. So it's saying thinking that like should I use Excel, but no, the user are already connected their Google account with N8N, like it's an automation platform. So Google Sheets is a better option. Okay, so like you can see that if in an AI agent we replace the this human decision maker with a large language model. Now, so in an AI agent, human is not a decision maker. Human does not define the path for the large language model to follow. In an AI agent, a large language model will do all the reasoning. Okay, so and large language model will define what is the best approach and what tools it should be using to achieve the desired response. Okay, so in the AI agent receives the goal. So what is our current goal? So we want to create social media post based off news articles, and LLM will perform the reasoning, okay, to determine which is the best approach that we need to follow to achieve the post goal. Like our goal is that we want to create social media post based off news articles. Then it will take actions using tools to produce an interim result. Like you can see over here, we have an AI agent over here. First we pass our input, like what's our goal, like I want to create social media post based off new article. Then over here the large language model will do all the reasoning for us, and then it will just think about the best path or best approach that it needs to follow that to achieve that goal. Like it will just think about different steps. Like first it need to compile the links, then it need to create a summary of those articles, then it just need to use that summary to create social media posts. So it will just think about the best approach. Like in the step number 1, I just need to compile the links into Google Sheet. In the step number 2, I will just use the like I just need to summarize those articles using different tools. Then in the third step number 3, I just need to create a social media post using ChatGPT or Cloud. Okay, so LLM perform the reasoning to determine which is the best approach to achieve the goal. Then after like setting up the steps, like in the step number 1, I just need to compile links. Then it take actions using tools, like it use different external tools like Google Sheets to compile the links. Then it also uses Perplexity to summarize the articles. Then it uses Cloud so that it can create social media posts. So after it using different tools, it generates a response. It observes that interim results, like it sees whether this result is fine or it needs another iteration to achieve the best results. Okay, so it take action using tools to produce an interim result, observes that interim result, and decide whether iterations are required and to produce a final output that achieves the initial goal. Like it sees that if it need to perform another iteration so that it can achieve a more better response. Okay, so like over here in the AI agent, you need to remember that the large language model is the decision maker in the AI workflow. Human is the decision maker. In an AI agent, the large language model is the decision maker. So the key trait here is that the large language model is the decision maker in the AI workflow. So that's all from this tutorial. In this tutorial, we have explored large language model, we have learned about AI workflow, and we have also learned about AI agents. So that's all from this tutorial. Thank you for watching.